Hola amigos, buenas tardes. Les saluda su amiga Elizabeth Madrid desde este espacio de Hombro a Hombro Michigan Experience. Quiero compartirles que nos encontramos aquí aún en el 440 Burroughs, Detroit, Michigan, Tech Town, en una entrevista exclusiva y completamente en vivo desde un Pitch Lab de las ideas al impacto. ¿Cómo crear un discurso y una presentación convincentes? Hoy lunes 22 de septiembre en el punto de las 11:30 de la mañana comenzó este taller. Ahora nos encontramos con Carrie Bestran, estratega minorista en Tech Town, Detroit. Carrie, originaria de Michigan, trabaja en Tech Town, Detroit desde diciembre del 2018. Ella se incorporó a Tech Town tras 12 años de experiencia en la gestión de su propio negocio físico, donde adquirió un profundo conocimiento de las operaciones minoristas. Así que, bienvenida, Carrie.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Carrie, tras 12 años de experiencia en la gestión de tu propio negocio físico, donde adquiriste un profundo conocimiento de las operaciones minoristas, desde la atención al cliente, gestión de inventario y la comercialización hasta el desarrollo y la estrategia de las tiendas temporales, ¿verdad? También, Carrie, after 12 years of experience managing Herawan brick and mortar business, she gained a deep understanding of retail operations from customer service, inventory managing, and merchandising to pop-up store development and strategy. 12 years? 12 years?
Yes. I owned my own brick and mortar store for 12 years before coming to Tech Town. Owning a brick and mortar, I think, is something most entrepreneurs aren't even prepared to do when they enter that. It's so much bigger and heavier than what you imagine it's going to be. So everything you're mentioning, from inventory management to customer service to operations to visual merchandising, all that stuff is so important, and you're not an expert at any of it. You try to find the best way through it as you can. And my biggest piece of advice is that you keep the customer top of mind, that everything you do within the business is to serve the customer and to make sure that experience in your store is the best experience you can provide for them.
Perfect, Carrie. Tú trabajas con clientes de diversos sectores para ayudarlos a impulsar sus negocios físicos. Carrie, you work with the clients across a variety of industries to help them grow their brick and mortar business. Can you name a few?
Oh, sure. We've got lots of clients here. So some of them that I have worked personally with would be Haley and Company. She is a metalsmith jeweler, and she started with us several years ago. She was making her own jewelry, and most of her business developed around permanent bracelets, doing permanent jewelry. But now we have her in our incubator space over in Eastern Market, and she has grown that business substantially through offering workshops to her customers so the customer can learn how to make their own ring. So that is one very successful brick and mortar business that is just going to skyrocket once she gets into her permanent location. Let's see, Ink Courage, also in our incubator space. She has had a brick and mortar and is looking for her next step. And she produces products that are to offer encouragement to the buyer or to the gift receiver that buyer is purchasing. So she does apparel, she does jewelry, she does notebooks, all things with encouraging words. And she's been around for quite a while now. Another business that you may be familiar with that I work with the owner of is Sweet Potato Sensations over on the west side of Detroit. They are a legacy business. They've been around for over 30 years. And the daughter who is my client also has her own side business called Naturally Fly Detroit. And she has a permanent pop-up currently within the Sweet Potato Sensations Bakery, where she's selling her accessories and apparel as well. And she will soon be, in the future, opening her own brick and mortar store just for Naturally Fly Detroit.
Okay, Carrie. Carrie, ¿Te gusta intercambiar ideas, crear estrategias mientras se desenvuelven en el cambiante panorama minorista? Carrie, you enjoy brainstorming and strategizing. You're navigating the ever-changing retail landscape.
I love brainstorming with my teammates. And one thing that we do to stay on top of it, because I no longer have my brick and mortar business, I'm here coaching and mentoring other small businesses and running programs. But what we do every year, me and my coworker Christina, is we go to retail conferences across the country. So we're making sure that we're staying on top of what the current trends are and making sure that we're passing that information, the tips and tricks to become a better retailer onto our clients here at TechTown.
Thank you, Carrie. Carrie, with 12 years of experience in retail business, not who that difficult hit is always earns new creative ideas and energy to drive the business forward. Con 12 años de experiencia de un negocio minorista, sabes lo difícil que es aprovechar siempre nuevas ideas creativas y energía para impulsar un negocio.
Yeah, trying to stay ahead of what's going on out there in the business world and trying to stay on top of it to elevate your business is probably one of the hardest things of all, because you get burned out. It's exhausting because you're really a solopreneur within your business, trying to be the accountant, the social media manager, the payroll person, the trainer, the salesperson. You're doing so many things. You're not necessarily an expert at any of it. You're just trying to do the best you can and to try to stay ahead of the trend. It's really, really hard. And so when I'm mentoring and coaching my clients, the first thing that I will always tell them is find a business buddy or a business bestie, other business owners that you can vent to, that you can lean on, that you can ask advice from. I mean, you're always welcome to reach out to us at TechTown for that support, but understand that you're not on an island by yourself. Every other business owner in the area or anywhere is going through those same feelings that you are. So share them with each other, and it lets it be lighter for you.
Hey, Carrie, thank you for understanding. Me and the people, Latino.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Carrie and TechTown collaborate on developing and supporting small business entrepreneurs in the Retail Bootcamp and program and the Shop Detroit Incubator, ¿no? Carrie, aquí en TechTown colaboras en el desarrollo y apoyo de emprendedores de pequeñas empresas, ¿no? Como el Retail Bootcamp and Incubation, the Shop Detroit, ¿no?
Yes. So I co-facilitate and co-develop our Retail Bootcamp program, and we have two versions of that now at TechTown. The oldest version is the one that's meant for those looking to open a brick and mortar in the city, and that was started back in 2014. We've got well over 200 graduates of that program. It's a 12-week intensive program to get the entrepreneur ready for what they're not ready for. And we cover everything in that program, from merchandising to inventory management to financial readiness, operations, customer service, everything that you need to know to get ready to open that store. The other version of that is for e-com and home-based businesses. It's a shorter program. It's 8 weeks. Currently, we're going to move that to 10 weeks because there's so much to talk about now with AI being so huge in the business world now. So that program is to help those home-based businesses that aren't looking to be in brick and mortar, but how to do what they do better and to be more profitable. So those are two really important programs for retailers in Detroit and all of Wayne County or anywhere. And then what we recently developed 2 years ago was our incubator program called the Shop Detroit, and that's where we have a few spaces in the city. We have 2 in Easter Market, 2 in the Fisher Building here near TechTown, where we can put our alumni who graduate from Retail Bootcamp into a space so they can start operating a store as if it's their own and to learn what it takes to do that. And we're coaching them through that the entire time.
Perfect. Carrie, tus principales aptitudes son gestión de cuentas, análisis de datos, habilidades analíticas, análisis de negocios, gestión de programas. Carrie, your main skills are account manager, data analysis, skill analysis, business analysis, and program management.
The things that I do here at TechTown are the developing of programs, the coaching and mentoring of our clients, and that includes looking over their documents, looking over their business, digging in to see where they need help, witnessing, doing site visits to those stores to make sure that from a customer's perspective and for the employees of that business that things worked really smooth and are seamless, and it's a happy experience and a positive experience for the customers. Without customers, you don't have a business. So again, always keeping that top of mind. What does my customer want? What do they need? And how do I serve them?
Sure, thank you for explaining.
Yeah.
Carrie, and this Pitch Lab, Carrie, en este Pitch Lab llamado De las Ideas al Impacto, en la primera sesión el pasado 15 de septiembre, ¿qué habilidades adquirieron los estudiantes? Carrie, in this Pitch Lab, how from ideas to impact in the first session, September 15th.
Mm-hmm.
What skill did the students again?
Yeah, so myself and my colleague Christina, we taught the first of the 3-part series for the Pitch Lab. Christina Devlin. And we gave a presentation on how to create an effective pitch deck. Because often when you enter pitch competitions or you go before a funder trying to win funding for your business, it requires a 3-minute pitch with a pitch deck. And so we walked them through what's normally required in a pitch deck or in the pitch itself. From who are you, what is this business, why do you do it, what would you do with the money, those types of things. So there's a natural flow that pitch should go in, and that's what we taught them that day.
Yeah. Carrie, hoy lunes 22 de septiembre, ¿qué habilidades aprendieron los estudiantes o más bien, cuál fue tu participación, Carrie? Carrie, today, Monday, September 22, what is the participation today?
Yeah, so today's Pitch Lab, the second part of the series, is how to hone and give your elevator pitch. So no matter where you are, if you're in an elevator, in a gas station, walking down the sidewalk, and you are presented with an opportunity to introduce your business to somebody that doesn't know about it, how do you give that pitch, because it is a pitch, even though it seems like a conversation, in 30 seconds, 90 seconds, effectively, give the most important facts to try to gain their interest in what you are doing. Because everybody's not going to have the opportunity to do a 3-minute pitch in front of an audience, but every day that you're talking to somebody about your business is also a pitch. And we refer to that as an elevator pitch, a very quick 30-second to 90-second delivery of what your business is about and who you are.
Wow, Carrie, ¿cuál es tu expectativa para la sesión 3 de este Pitch Lab que se llevará a cabo el próximo lunes 29 de septiembre? Carrie, what are your expectations for session 3 of the Pitch Lab, which will take place next Monday, September 29?
Yeah. So we've had very large groups for the first 2 sessions. So out of the people who came to both sessions, you didn't have to come to both, but if you did, we're going to pick 10 of those people to get up and deliver a 3-minute pitch with a pitch deck, and then we will be able to critique them and give them advice on was it great, here's what was great, here's what needs work, to help them prepare for the future when they pitch.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Carrie, for taking our interview and for your great support for small business.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Carrie.
Oh, very welcome.
Gracias, amigos, por llegar hasta aquí. Seguimos aquí en TechTown Detroit. Les saluda su amiga Elizabeth Madrid desde este espacio de Hombro a Hombro Michigan Experience.
Good. I hope that's what you wanted.